These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with RV already. Parliament getting dissolved would do nothing and might give Maliki more of a majority. I'm hoping if this is not resolved, the federal court will use extraordinary powers to appoint a new president of the republic, and he appoints a new PM. This might defeat Maliki and his friends. All right, Mark Z via PDK, I'm still not 100% certain. Tuesday is our day. 2 contacts from large international banks. Think tomorrow would be the day everything starts. I'm praying and hoping this is true. Mark Z said that yesterday. Okay. Pimpy says, sometimes countries will revalue their currencies from time to time. Most citizens won't even realize it. The only time you'll recognize it is when you go to buy products and services. You'll see that either it went up in cost or went down in cost. This is from a 2007 article. Quote, Kuwait in surprise dinar devaluation, unquote. This happens in countries from time to time. Guess what happened to the Kuwait people the day before this depreciation? What do you think happened to their money? Nothing, because the rate change had not happened yet. What do you think happened the next day after it was depreciated? Nothing. That's what happened. How many people from Kuwait realize that the depreciation took place? Very few of them. Most people wake up every day, they use the currency they have, they're not paying attention to what the exchange values are. In country, the way they notice an exchange rate increase or decrease is by the cost of goods and services. All right, Mark Z via PDK, question, were your bankers wrong when they said today's the day? Mark Z says, we're going to see, we don't know yet. They were certainly very hopeful that today is the day. They are all still sitting on standby. So I'm not ruling it out yet. Upper echelon bankers hope it's today. The window is between now and the 6th. All right, Sandy Ingram, ABC News article, Iraqi lawmakers fail to elect president for a second time. Iraq, for the second time, failed to elect a president on March 26th because most of the Iran-backed parliament members did not show up. Therefore, not enough members have a legal vote. This is a major, major news story all over the internet, but we understand Iraq a little bit better than most, and we know that Iraq will come when they are ready. All right, God Lover community comment. You do have a valid point. Little will get done until after Ramadan, but at some point, patterns do get broken. There are a few articles that stated there is an urgency to pass the budget. Not sure if 3 months later is urgency. Your opinion, you said mid-year, which to me is not logical. And God Lover said the budget may very well be approved and the government is formed. In fact, I hope so. Now, the naming of the POR, enough? In my opinion, no. I'll look to the PM next to be elected. Will the POR and PM be enough? Doubtful, in my opinion. I suspect the cabinet will need to be seated prior to what we are all hoping for. With that said, I hope that the new POR and or PM will send the budget to Parliament to get that process going during the completing of the GOI, which, as I said, brings us to mid-year-ish. BTW, my stance has never wavered. All right, Mark Z via PDK, based on people in Iraq, we still expect a new rate before April 4th. So within the next 4 or 5 days, things are looking phenomenal right now. All right, and Militiaman article quote the Minister of Finance praising the white paper. The finance minister has his committee approved. He is praising the white papers and the importance of them. The transformation into a new era should not be lost on anyone. They've been consistently telling us they're going to change the exchange rate, and even one where it is back to a previous era, the era that supports a transformation into a new era. Is for Iraq to revert to an era that mirrors the need for NSCNs and fills. The previous program rate of 1190 or 1182 or 1166 don't and will not work with the NSCNs and fills. There is no data to support that would be in the white papers. All right, Mark Z via PDK, if Iraq goes with the near nominal effective exchange rate, the rate will float. Right now, we are hearing if Iraq does go with the near rate, will be about $1.60. This can be used if Iraq gets tired of waiting for the GCR. They want the full amount of over $3.22, but may settle for the lower near rate to float if they have to.